beautiful people, it's your girl Jana, and I'm back today with yet another video. And I really hope you guys are ready because today you and I are diving into some really horrifying encounters that people experienced from all over the world. And let me tell you, some of these are really wild. So if you guys are excited, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Rule number 1, always be aware. Redditor We Are the Baddies shares this footage on Reddit. The video is of a couple entering their home in Kent, Washington when this happens. The couple manages to shut and lock the door just in time as a would-be home intruder rushes up behind them. Armed, he attempts to break in before taking their Ring camera.
This poor couple was just trying to walk into their house, and this guy tried to rush through the door as they were getting in. Thankfully, that lady was very quick to close and lock the door. Otherwise, who knows how this could have ended. What concerns me the most is the fact that he ripped off their Ring doorbell camera, because that shows me that not only has he done this before, but he probably plans on continuing to do it, and he doesn't want to get caught. What a seriously messed up thing to do to someone. I bet this couple is severely traumatized from this incident.
The thought of this is nothing short of terrifying. I guess you never know who could be waiting in the dark to follow you into your home, and I think this lady's quick reflexes may have saved their lives. And for that, I must commend her.
Her acting so quickly is what genuinely might have saved both of their lives, because the way that that guy ran up towards the door, he seemed extremely aggressive. Who knows what he was prepared to do? I am very glad this couple is safe, and I am truly hoping this guy is in jail, because that is exactly where he belongs.
I found this video on the Indonesian speaking side of YouTube on the channel Kisah Kehidupan. The original source appears to be TikToker Little and Large 13. Take a look. Two residents approach this home. After letting themselves in undisturbed, an unknown creature creeps around the corner. Some think this is a black panther or other wild cat, others think it's a bear, and still others think it's some sort of cryptid. I'm not going to pretend to know what it is, but I do know that these women had an extremely close call with a horrifying creature.
That does not look like a black panther or a bear whatsoever. That looks like a cryptid or a skinwalker. And what's even more concerning is that just like in the last clip, the thing came around the corner as soon as they entered the house, which means that they were this close to coming face to face with whatever that thing was. Even if it was like a bear or a black panther, that's still pretty terrifying. You are not outrunning or winning against either of those animals. Thankfully, those girls got out just in time.
Is this a giant anaconda or a baby Loch Ness monster? This is footage of a creature that could be either. The video is from YouTube channel That Cockapoo Ivy, and a link to their channel is in the description.
If that's an anaconda, that thing will take that dog out in literally a second. I mean, I highly doubt it's like the Loch Ness monster or something, but theoretically, if it was, I assume a dog wouldn't stand a chance against that either. Whatever this is, you gotta grab that dog.
It turns out to be a log, or at least that's what the uploader says. I think it may be a baby Loch Ness monster fossil, but at least it's dog friendly.
We can all breathe a sigh of relief. Somehow it turned out to be a log. It genuinely looks terrifying. If I was walking on the beach and I saw something like that, I would be convinced I just witnessed the Loch Ness monster.
A stranger is hanging out on the New Jersey porch of Redditor Child with Rage, and the resident has no clue what is happening. After approaching the porch, the guy first seems to rethink what he's doing. But then he changes his mind again. The security footage cuts off after he tries the door and tells the child the door is locked. Some in the comments think this is suspicious, others think it's just a mistake. Mistake or not, I'd be on high alert after witnessing this on my porch.
I really highly doubt someone would completely forget where they live. No matter how under the influence you are, you know where your front door is. I personally think that he was trying to break into the house and he was maybe using the kid to make him look innocent. It's honestly really hard to figure this video out because there's little to no context on it whatsoever. It really could go either way. This guy could have really bad intentions or he could genuinely be confused. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think this guy is trying to break into the house? Or is he genuinely just really confused and mistook someone else's house for his own?
Is this mysterious rooftop creature an extraterrestrial? TikToker The Void 402 shares this spooky footage that has even skeptics questioning everything. A man hears something on his rooftop and goes to check it out. This is what he sees.
Oh, holy shit, alright.
He races to the other side of the roof to catch it, but ends up finding something even eerier. Did the cryptid just turn into a sack of bones? Or was this its meal? I'm not sure, but this looks like a deer skeleton to me. It makes me think that whatever we saw was either a Wendigo or a skinwalker, and this was its latest feast.
Whatever it is, it definitely had really bright glowing eyes and it somehow managed to climb onto his roof. These skinwalker cryptid type of videos always scare me, especially when I'm alone. It really makes you wonder how many creatures are just roaming around us that we have no idea about. For all I know, there could be a skinwalker on my roof right now. I mean, I genuinely hope there's not, but you never know.
A ghostly inmate remains at the old Lynchburg jail, and you're about to hear him growl. The YouTube team TLB Paranormal captures this mysterious sound on camera, and it isn't subtle at all.
My head's in the back of my neck.
Oh, something got out of there?
Yeah.
I'll try.
That wasn't me. That made that noise and I come out. No, that's when I come out, the head still up in the back of my neck.
Is this the growl of a former prisoner? It actually sounds like an angry animal to me, but maybe being imprisoned for eternity turns you into one.
That growl was very clear. It honestly sounded like wherever it was standing really close to the camera. The spirits from the prison are still there to this day. Considering this is an abandoned prison, I wouldn't be surprised if it was extremely haunted. There's probably a lot of spirits and a lot of negative energy in that place.
A mysterious figure in white is tormenting the YouTube team. Wokaya Razhai official in the desert.
What's that? What's it? Hey, Baba. Wait, क्या चीज़ है?
As they approach it, the figure retreats.
What kind of freaking creature is that? Can you even imagine being in the middle of the freaking desert and seeing something like this?
After cornering it in this stone dwelling, something dangerous happens.
यहाँ पर हम आपकी मसला हल करने के लिए यहाँ पे आए हैं, यहाँ पर खुतन करने नहीं है। खुतन करने के लिए यहाँ पे आए हैं, यहाँ पर खुतन करने नहीं है।
I'm not sure exactly what they breathed in, but I think the figure has sent them something toxic from wherever he's hiding.
We've actually never seen something like this before, at least on this channel. It looks like the creature let out some sort of like toxin or gas that made them start coughing. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I mean, just the way that it was walking around the desert was really, really creepy.
While on patrol, this police officer starts seeing shadows in and around this abandoned building.
This place definitely gives out some creepy vibes.
Did you see that shadow figure? Shortly after this sighting, a creepy laugh is captured.
I keep seeing shadows walking by. What the?
The general consensus in the comments is that the officer is being startled by his own shadow. Some also think it's edited in. The laughter, which sounds like a creepy toy to me, also doesn't really blend with the main audio. I don't know, this could be faked, but I can't be 100% sure.
To be 100% honest with you guys, I didn't even hear the laugh in the second part of the clip. I quite literally heard absolutely nothing, so I have no idea what they're talking about. As for the shadows, I totally saw the shadows. It could have been a shadow person or a spirit, but it also could have just been the officer's reflection, which is definitely the theory that most people are going with. I feel like if it was his reflection, it wouldn't be as opaque as it was, because it fully looked like there was like a shadow person in that window.
Don't you hate it when you're not in on the joke? YouTube team Project Unknown captures a demon laughing in a haunted prison. First, the demon identifies itself and confirms that it's watching.
Yo, I feel like something's watching me right down in the basement.
Are you serious?
I feel like eyes on
Colin.
me, and I feel
Colin.
something getting...
Colin? Is that you? Watch my friend Key from down there?
Colin, is that you down there?
It was me.
Colin claims he has a problem with one of the crew.
Colin, do you have a problem with me? Do I remind you of somebody?
Little.
Did you ask him?
I said, Colin, do you have a problem with me?
A little problem.
Do I remind you of somebody?
Then he admits he's a liar.
I lied to you.
What did it say? So you're not Colin?
And a moment later, the demon laughs. Is the demon chuffed that he convinced them he was Colin? I think that may be what's got him laughing, and that would mean this demon is laughing at their expense.
We all know that spirits and demons are 100% capable of lying to us, and sometimes they lie to us in order for us to trust them or for them to get closer to us, which is exactly what I think is happening here. The spirit initially lied to them by introducing themselves as someone by the name of Colin. Very quickly, it told them that it fully lied to them. Then it started doing this really demonic laugh that is really freaking terrifying. It looks to me like maybe they're not dealing with a spirit, but with like a demon or a poltergeist, because not only is it lying to them, but it also finds it funny.
The jinn is haunting this derelict building, and YouTuber Adventures Jassim the Dark Knight is hunting him.
Bismillah. La ilaha illallah. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Following the sound to its source, he doesn't see the jinn, but he hears him.
في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
I really do not like this whatsoever. This demon is making insanely loud noises. It's very clearly extremely aggressive. Whatever demon that is, it looks to be really powerful. And you really do not want to mess with that.
Continuing his search leads him here, and that's when things get real.
Bismillah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
In fact, the jinn is growing aggressive.
La ilaha illallah.
This video is actually really scaring me right now, because whatever that thing is, it is so freaking aggressive. It was fully trying to break through the door, and it looked like any second it would have came in. I do not understand why he is sticking around and continuing to record. He is literally in a living nightmare.
According to a 19th century tale of star-crossed lovers, the poor boy had his life taken by the girl's father to prevent the match. Is the legend true? YouTuber Chris Baird sets out on the haunted trail to find out for himself. During a spirit box session, Chris hears the sound of children's laughter in the woods.
What was that? I hope the camera picked that up. Holy. Literally sound like a children's voice.
Are we hearing the lovers themselves? Using the spirit talker, Chris discovers the name of the spirit with whom he's communicating with.
Oh, no, it said a name. It said Sean. Sean. Hello, Sean. My name's Chris.
And Sean's love was named Stella.
Tell me something that would make me believe you're the boy that was shot here. Or thrown in the water back in the 1800s.
Stella.
That sounds like an older, like old school girl's name, right? Stella?
He then receives this message.
Murder.
Holy that correlates to this whole thing. See that?
And then finds out that perhaps Sean isn't the only spirit present. Maybe the father is here too.
It looks like he decided to go to a location where a horrific crime took place, and it seems like a spirit by the name of Sean ended up coming through. This guy is very brave to be out there all by himself talking to all these spirits. It looks like he got some really good paranormal footage out of that.
The Headless Horseman doesn't only haunt Sleepy Hollow. YouTube team The Hunt and Ghost shares footage of a scary encounter on a haunted road. As they walk this remote place, they come across a fire that gives them pause. And then they see this. The figure appears headless. They think they've escaped it, but later they encounter the figure again. And the closer they get, the clearer it is that the figure has no head and no hands. I'm not sure why you'd interact with this thing, but they really shouldn't have.
It looks like they were taking a walk in the woods and they came across this fire. I'm assuming whatever creature it is, they were trying to like perform some sort of ritual. And instead of running away from the creature, they seem to just be standing face to face with it. Like, are you kidding me? Why are you not running in the other direction all the way home?
As the headless figure's address sends them fleeing, their escape is short-lived. This would be too much for me. I'd have nightmares for days.
The fact that they're literally talking to this creature face to face, and then the fact that it literally told them it died 2 years ago, makes me think this could potentially be some sort of skit or something. I could be wrong and this could be real, but I'm just not too sure. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think. All I know is these guys should not have stuck around for as long as they did.
I think Randonautica isn't for the faint-hearted. YouTube team TGF Bro sets out on a Randonautica adventure, and at first, it's all in their head.
What the is that? Did you hear that as well?
Oh, it's a pigeon. It's a pigeon.
They're sent to another location where they hear a screeching sound.
Okay.
What the was that? That sounded like a panther. What was that?
That did not sound human.
And then they spot it.
Is that in the tree? Oh.
They start running.
What, bro? Don't say shit like that, bro.
So they're doing Randonautica, which in itself is just a really scary thing to do. If you don't know what it is, it's basically an app where you go and it sends you like a random location and then you just go to that location. Like the location is supposed to like have a meaning or like have something there. These guys went to this random location in the middle of the woods and they started hearing screeching noises. I feel like in a forest, you're going to end up hearing animals of all sorts. So although it is terrifying, I'm not really sure if it is like a ghost or a creature or something like that.
They return to the spot the next day, and this is what they find.
I don't know if you could see some shit, yeah, because I was looking over the camera, so I don't know if the video captured it. I saw a thick shadow. Don't want to go in there, man, because I feel like I'm going to get like an infection. That is the scariest shit. No, it actually is a Bible.
Coupled with the shadow sighting the night before, I find these discoveries super creepy. It makes me wonder if what they saw was human or supernatural.
They came across some sort of like wooden shack where they saw the figure go into the night before. And not only that, but it turns out there was a whole Bible right there. That goes to show that they're not the only ones in that area. Someone else is there as well, which honestly is very, very creepy. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Do you think they were dealing with a spirit or some sort of like creature that lurks around the forest? I mean, let's be real, both options are kind of horrifying.
Are these spirits or squatters? YouTuber Joe Weller and his mate Elliot explore this haunted care home, and they haven't even entered when things kick off.
What was that? I heard that, did you?
They think perhaps someone is squatting here, and maybe they are.
If there's anyone actually living here, like, we don't want to like, we won't like turn you in or anything. We just don't want to like disturb you. Like, we're not going to tell anyone you're here.
They try again, but it doesn't get better.
Good evening. Who goes there? Off. What was that? What was that? What was that?
I'm pretty sure there's like an actual person in that house. Looks like they're making noises and throwing objects to try to get them to go away. And clearly these guys aren't gonna go away. They're literally trying to get into the house. I really do not think this is gonna end well whatsoever.
They decide it's best just to leave.
Can you hurry up? You need to take some shit, bro. You need to take some shit.
While it's hard to tell if this was poltergeist activity or squatters, I think the guys made the right choice not to risk it. After all, this could have ended very badly.
I'm actually extremely impressed that they decided to just get out of there, which is really good because you don't want to get yourself in a dangerous or potentially really scary situation. As soon as they got there, they started getting signs that something bad was going on, or at least someone was in there with them. And they just decided they were not going to take the risk and they were going to get the hell out of there.
The nearer you are to passing on, the clearer your vision becomes. YouTuber Dark Moose shares this re-uploaded footage of 96-year-old grandma Tonti in hospice. The terminally ill woman sees someone standing beside her.
What is amazing, Mom?
Can you see this little pink girl here?
The pink girl?
No. You can't.
No, I can't see the pink girl.
She sees what no one else can.
Party toiler. Harder.
They're having a party?
The details are vivid, but at the same time, hazy. Is Tonti seeing the past, the future? Is she revisiting a memory, or is she about to enter the eternal bliss? Many in the comments share their own experiences with parents and grandparents in hospice. They are very similar encounters.
So it looks like this older lady is seeing some sort of spirit in her hospital room. A lot of people are saying that that's because she's about to cross over to the other side, which honestly just sounds really, really sad. I mean, this lady really looks convinced that someone is standing right next to her bed. But all right, you guys, we finally made it to the end of this video. Definitely let me know in the comments which video stood out to you. I have to say that video where those guys were walking around in the forest and came across that fire with that weird creature, that was definitely like a really, really crazy video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.